Hello students, hope all of you are doing good. ICSE 10th standard exams are knocking the door and here I am with some MCQs from the chapter quadratic equation. Let's see this chapter at a glance and then we'll solve some MCQs. The first important point we need to know from this chapter is the general form of the quadratic equation. So the general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. Second is any quadratic equation has two values of the variables and these two values of the variables are called as the roots of the equation or the zeros of the equation. In any quadratic equation, the variable has two values and these two values of the variables are known as the roots of the equation or the zeros of the equation. Third important point is, if you want to solve the quadratic equation by formula, the formula to solve the quadratic equation is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is called as a quadratic formula, which is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Fourth point is, if the roots of the quadratic equations are alpha and beta, then sum of the roots that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a and product of the roots that is alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. These are the relationship between the sum of the roots and the coefficients of the variable. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a, alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Fifth point is, if we have been given two roots of the quadratic equation, we can form the quadratic equation. That is, forming quadratic equation from the given roots alpha and beta. So alpha and beta are given to us. In that case, the equation would be x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. Please note it down. Let's go to the sixth point. The sixth point is to examine the nature of the roots. How do we examine the nature of the roots? Examine the nature of the roots. So that is done by discriminant. And the discriminant is b square minus 4ac. Here we have two cases. Case 1, if the roots are real. When the roots are real, we have three criteria. First is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, roots are real and unequal. Second criteria, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, roots are real and equal. Now we come to the third criteria, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, roots are imaginary. The meaning of imaginary roots are, they are unreal, that is, they are not real roots. Now we will discuss case 2. Case 2, when the roots are rational When the roots are rational, we have 4 criteria. Number 1, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then the roots are rational and equal. B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Roots are rational and equal. Second criteria, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and a perfect square. If the value of b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, then roots are rational and unequal. Third criteria, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and not a perfect square. If the roots are not a perfect square, but b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, but the value is not a perfect square, in that case roots are irrational and unequal. The last criteria, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, roots are imaginary. So these are the main basic points of this chapter. Now let us start with some MCQs. We all know that degree of a quadratic equation is 2. When the variable has degree 2, then we call that equation as a quadratic equation. So first, B is the right option. Come to the second question. For ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 to be a quadratic equation, which condition is must? So here a should not be equal to 0. This is the condition, because you see if a is 0, then this x square term entirely will become 0 and this will not remain a quadratic equation. So if you want this equation to be a quadratic equation, then a is not equal to 0. 2a is the right option. Come to the third question. The standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Both a and b, none of this. Now, this is not a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic polynomial. If it has to be an equation, then it has to be equal to something. So, this is a quadratic polynomial but not equation. We all know that ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the general form of the quadratic equation. So, 3b is the right option. Come to the next MCQ. The fourth MCQ is the discriminant of the quadratic equation is given by the formula. So we know the discriminant of a quadratic equation is b square minus 4ac. So it is C option, d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Come to the next question. The number of roots of a quadratic equation has, the number of roots of a quadratic equation has 2. So 5b is the right option. Come to the next question. If the discriminant of a quadratic equation is 0, then the roots are, we all know that if the discriminant is 0, then the roots are real and equal. So it will be the first option, real and equal. The next MCQ is, if the discriminant of a quadratic equation is less than 0, then the roots are. So we all know that if the discriminant is less than 0, the roots will be imaginary. Come to the next question. The nature of the roots of the quadratic equation 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is. So to find out the nature of the zeros of the quadratic equation, we need to see what is the discriminant. So let us find out the value of b square minus 4ac. b here is minus 3. So it's minus 3 square minus 4 into a, that's your 2, into c, that's your 1. So that's coming minus 3 square, which is 9, minus 4 into 2, 8. So it's coming 1. So b square minus 4ac is coming 1, which is greater than 0. That means the roots will be real and unequal, real and unequal. So B is the correct option. Let's solve the next MCQ. The quadratic equation 2x square plus kx plus 2 equal to 0 has equal roots if the value of k is. So they are saying that this equation has equal roots. So let us put the criteria for equal roots, and that is b square minus 4ac should be equal to 0. So the b from this equation is k. So it's k square minus 4 into a, which is your 2, into c, that's again 2, equal to 0. So we are getting k square minus 4 2s are 8 2s are 16 equal to 0. Send 16 that side. K square is equal to 16, or k would be plus minus 4. When you take square root of any number, you need to take plus and minus both sides. So k square is equal to 16, so k is equal to plus minus 4. So we have option C here, k is equal to plus minus 4. Here you have the next question, which says the nature of the roots of the equation 5x square minus 6x plus 7 equal to 0. So for this equation, you have to find out the nature of the roots. So you know that we have to find out the value of discriminant. You can just pause the video and you can try on your own. I'm going to try it. So here b square minus 4ac would be, b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into 5 into 7. Minus 6 whole square is 36 minus 4 into 5 into 7. 4 into 5 is 20, 20 into 7 is 140. So clearly this comes less than 0. This is minus something, so it is clearly less than 0. That means the roots will be imaginary. So we have come to the question number 12, and question number 12 says the equation x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 4 minus kx the whole square plus 3 will be a quadratic equation if the value of k is. You have your options. So let us start this. X square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 4 minus kx the whole square plus 3. Let us expand this factor. So this will be x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to a minus b whole square. So that's a square minus 2 into a into b. So 2 into 4 into kx plus b square, that's k square x square plus 3. So we are getting x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 16 minus 4 into 2 is 8 kx plus k square x square plus 3. Now let's get all the terms in the left hand side and make the right hand side 0. So it's x square, I'm taking k square x square just beside this. So that is minus k square x square plus 2x plus 8kx. I'm taking the like terms together, and then plus 1 minus 16 minus 3. So from these two terms you can take x square common. So it will be 1 minus k square whole into x square, plus from these two terms you can take x common. So it will be 2 plus 8k whole into x, and then you get plus 1 minus 16 minus 3. Minus 16 and minus 3 is minus 19. Minus 19 plus 1 is minus 18 equal to 0. Now say this is a quadratic equation, or rather this would be a quadratic equation if the coefficient of x square is not 0. Only in that case it will be a quadratic equation. This coefficient should not be 0. That means what we can write? We can write is that 1 minus k square should not be 0, not equal to 0. That means minus k square is not equal to minus 1, or k square is not equal to 1, or k will not be equal to 1. So let us see the option k is not equal to 1. So option B is the right option. Let's solve our next MCQ. It says that if x is equal to 2 is a solution of the quadratic equation kx square plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0, then the value of k is. So they are already giving that x is equal to 2 is a solution of this equation. So what we have to do is, we have to put the value of x as 2 here, and it will satisfy the equation. Because it is a solution, so when we put the value of x as 2, it should satisfy the equation. So let's put 2 in place of x. 2 into 2 minus 3 equal to 0. So it's 4k plus 4 minus 3 equal to 0. That gives you 4k plus 1 equal to 0. Get 1 that side. 4k is equal to minus 1 or k is equal to minus 1 upon 4. So our option is option D, k is equal to minus 1 upon 4. So our next MCQ is, if the equation 3x square minus 6x plus k is equal to 0 has real and distinct roots. They are saying it is having real and distinct roots. So let us apply the criteria for real and distinct roots, and that is b square minus 4ac should be greater than equal to 0. So let us find out what is our b square minus 4ac from the equation. You have minus 6 as b, so minus 6 square minus 4 into 3 is your a into k should be greater than equal to 0. So this 36 minus 12k greater than equal to 0, minus 12k is greater than equal to minus 36. Now you have minus both sides, so it will be 12k less than equal to 36 or k would be less than equal to 3. So your option is k less than equal to 3. This is your right option A. Next question is, which of the following is a root of the equation x square minus 7x plus 12 equal to 0? Now you can solve this question by two methods. One is you can just put all the values in this equation and see which value is satisfying the equation, and the other method is just to solve the equation and find out one of the root. I feel the second method is easy. So we can solve the equation and get one of the root. This can be solved by factorization method by splitting the middle term. So it's x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 equal to 0. Take x common, x minus 4 minus 3 common, x minus 4 equal to 0. Two factors are x minus 4 and x minus 3 0. So x minus 4 is 0, x is equal to 4, or x minus 3 is 0, x is equal to 3. So we have got two roots out here. Let us see which one is correct. Yeah, x is equal to 3. So C is the right option. You can do the sum by the other method also. That is, you can put 5 in place of x and see whether it is satisfying or not. You can put minus 1 and satisfying or not, or you can put 3. Like that you can do. So whatever value will satisfy the equation, that is the root of the quadratic equation. Let's solve the next MCQ. It says that one of the root of the quadratic equation 3x square minus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. So you need to find out one of the root. You are being given 4 options. So we can solve it 3x square minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Let us solve it by factorization. 4 3s are 12. Factors of 12. So it could be 6 into 2. Yeah. So 3x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 4 equal to 0. 3x common. So it's x minus 2 plus 2 common, x minus 2. So the two factors are x minus 2 and 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So you make x minus 2 equal to 0, x is equal to 2, or 3x plus 2 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2 by 3. So we have x is equal to 2 in the option. So one of the 0 will be 2. So let's solve question number 18 now. It says that if a is a natural number and one of the roots of the equation this. So a should be a natural number and it is one of the roots of this equation. So let us solve this equation. 3x square minus 14x plus 8 equal to 0 by splitting the middle term. So it's minus 12x minus 2x. So 3x common, x minus 4 minus 2 common, x minus 4. So x minus 4 and 3x minus 2 equal to 0. X minus 4 is 0, value of x is 4, or 3x minus 2 is 0, value of x is 2 by 3. These are the two roots, but they are saying that a is a natural number, so we have to take this value of a. Let us see the option x is equal to 4. Yeah, so this is the right option for this question. So our 19th question is, if the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus 4x plus k is equal to 0 are real, then the value of k is. The roots of the quadratic equations are real, they are saying. So for being the real roots, the criteria is b square minus 4ac should be greater than equal to 0. So let us find out the value of b square minus 4ac, which should be greater than equal to 0 because the roots are real. So b is your 4 square minus 4 into a is 1 into c is k greater than equal to 0. 16 minus 4k greater than equal to 0 minus 4k greater than equal to minus 16. Now you have minus both sides, so it will be 4k less than equal to 16, or k would be less than equal to 16 upon 4. That's the value of k is less than equal to 4. So which option it is? Yeah, so it is a D option, k is less than equal to 4. So let's solve the next question. They are saying the value of k for which the roots x square plus kx minus 1 equal to 0 are real and unequal is. So the roots are real and unequal. That means you have the criteria, that's b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0. So from here we put b square, that's k square, minus 4 into a, that's 1, into c is minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. After solving, we are getting k square is greater than equal to minus 1. So k would not be, we will not be able to find out this because minus square root of minus 4 is imaginary. If k square is greater than equal to minus 1, so k should be equal to square root of minus 4, which is imaginary. We cannot get this. So the option will be, it is any number. D is the right option for this. So we have solved 20 MCQs from this chapter. I hope this has helped you a lot. We have seen that there are a lot many questions which are coming from the nature of roots. So the criteria for finding out the nature of roots you need to remember well. And yeah, so if you have liked this video, if it has helped you, I will come with one more videos where we can solve more MCQs. So you were watching Arpita Banerjee, and this was the channel called Arpita Classes. Thank you so much. Let's meet in the next video.